What's going on, y'all? A little bit of a late start today. I was literally rushing to get here. But I have made it. We made it. Happy Women's History Month, everyone. I hope y'all are feeling good in your bodies. Whew, I'm feeling a little stiff myself. Welcome to my apartment, y'all. Welcome. I hope you're feeling good in your bodies. If you're joining me from our newsletter or from EA or from Instagram or from all the other places, we are going to be doing a 30-minute neck and shoulders flow today. I'm going to just dump this water for my plants and we'll get started. If there's anything that you'd like to grab to support yourself, you can. One thing that I highly recommend you have is one yoga block. Definitely want to grab a yoga block. And we're going to actually be in two positions today. We're going to be seated and we're going to be lying down. So those are the only two kind of modes of movement we're going to be doing or moving from today, or positions. And then we'll do a mixture of poses in between those. But you can come to sit crisscross applesauce, y'all, on your booties. I like to sit in Virasana, thunderbolt pose. So that's the positioning I'm going to take here. Find what feels restorative for you. And let's go ahead and just start with some breathing to settle and ground. I've been exploring more into my practice lately and have been taking some learnings from a Buddhist teacher out in New York. And one of the things that he recently spoke of was this idea of worry. I can't remember the way he phrased it specifically, but I found it to be so liberating in that if you can't change, if you can do something about something, then there's no point in worrying about it. And if you can't, there's no reason to worry about it still. And the fact that the seed of worry only cultivates more worry. And sometimes we feel like if you can't change something, that you need to worry about it in order to produce some level of change. And I am a victim of that. I'm a huge victim of that. Like, I'll worry my way through this problem, and that actually does nothing for you. And so I've really been enjoying kind of resting my mind from worrying about things that I can't change, and no longer worrying about things that I can, just kind of leaving an open space in my mind. So we'll start here with some breathing. If you'd like, you can roll out the shoulders. You can find a little bit of movement, or you can just rest in stillness. Want to make sure we honor the land that we are on. I am based here in Seattle, Washington, home of the Duwamish tribe. If you'd like to educate yourself on the indigenous people based on where you're located, I invite you to do so. And once we feel a little bit more settled, we can slowly float our eyes open, or you can keep the eyes closed if you prefer. We're going to inhale, circle sweep the hands up and over. We're really watch out for your plants, focused on neck and shoulders today, y'all. So let's just grab opposite elbows here. Peek the head through the window of the forearms and see if you can just draw your forearms back and draw your chest forward. I just got back from the chiropractor, and he was kneading the hell out of my shoulders because my scapula are super hyperextended, meaning they're like, my shoulders are lifted when they should be relaxed. And so this is going to be for me as well. Keep drawing your head through the window of the forearms. Draw your forearms back, 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 backity back, back, back. And then exhale, release. Arms open wide here. And I want you to pull your belly button up and in, but draw your hands back. Watch out for your plants. Draw your hands as far back as you can so your shoulder blades are kissing one another. Continue to hold. Keep pressing them back. And then exhale, big bear hug. Wrap the arms together around you. Relax the chin here. And then inhale, open the arms wide. Watch out for your plants. Press the scapula together. Back, 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 back. Open the chest and the heart. And exhale, big bear hug. Chin drops towards the chest. Inhale, hands open wide. And then exhale, you're just going to release the hands here. Relax the chin down and draw the hands onto either knee here. We're going to draw the hands up again to the heavens. And then exhale, we're going to find a twist. So the left hand is going to come straight back. Right hand's going to come to the left knee. I'm going to actually bring my little meditation pillow here and draw my left hand there. And it's not so much about the twist. It's about seeing if you can lengthen through the right side of the neck by relaxing your right shoulder. So relax your right shoulder. Be in a non-straining position so the shoulders are relaxed, so they're not contracted. And then invite your left ear to your left shoulder. Open the mouth here. You might take a few gulps. And then invite the right ear to the right shoulder. Moving into some nerve flossing here. Left ear to left shoulder. Right ear to right shoulder. Left ear to left shoulder. Right ear to right shoulder. Left ear to left shoulder. Right ear to right shoulder. Left ear to left shoulder. We're going to keep doing this for a while, y'all. Right ear to right shoulder. Left ear to left shoulder. Right ear to right shoulder. Try not to push so much, but you want to draw the ear closer down, noticing if it's easier for your ear to drop down to the shoulder each time you do this. So we're creating more space through either sides of the neck each time, maybe dropping the ear a little bit closer towards the shoulder to create a little bit more space. Continue to move through this nerve flossing, y'all. Inhale, left ear to left shoulder. Right ear to right shoulder. Left ear to left shoulder. Right ear to right shoulder. Left ear to left shoulder. Right ear to right shoulder. Left ear to left shoulder. Right ear to right shoulder. Bring the chin back up to neutral. Both hands sweep up to the heavens. Ooh. Right side of my neck is tight. Let's switch sides. So your right hand is going to kickstand back behind you. Once again, this is a gentle twist. Left hand comes to the right knee. And once again, I know this is a gentle twist, so I'm going to bring my little pillow here, meditation pillow, and place my right hand on it. My left hand here, and just find a gentle twist. I'm going to slowly draw my right ear towards my right shoulder. That feels really nice. Left ear to left shoulder. Try to relax the shoulders down as much as you can, y'all. So if your shoulders are up here, I want you to try to maximize relaxing them. Right ear to right shoulder. Don't strain, though. Don't pull. Just kind of let gravity guide you. Left ear, left shoulder. Right ear, right shoulder. Left ear, left shoulder. Right ear, right shoulder. Left ear, left shoulder. Right ear, right shoulder. Left ear, left shoulder. Relax the mouth and jaw. So notice if you're biting down on the mouth or the jaw here. Right ear, right shoulder. Left ear, left shoulder. A few more times. Right ear, right shoulder. Left ear, left shoulder. Right ear, right shoulder. Left ear, left shoulder. Inhale, bring the head back to center and sweep both hands up high. Exhale, draw the fingers alongside the neck here. Thumb in the front of towards the front of the neck. And just give your neck a nice gentle pull. Not too hard, like you're pulling your neck up to the heavens. And then relax the head here. Invite the chin to the chest. And then same thing, just give the head a little pull. Release the hands here, and we're going to find that hyperextension. We've done this before, or I've done it in one or two of my neck and shoulder videos. You can find them on my YouTube channel. But you're going to hyperextend. We'll start with the left shoulder first. So meaning bring it up. And I want you to over-exaggerate this hyperextension. So just kind of hold it up here. Keep holding it, exaggerate it, like turn this muscle on, hold it up, hold it up. Keep holding it and holding it. See, my right one wants to do that. Relax the right one though. Over-exaggerate this left one coming so it gets so fatigued that it over-relaxes when we finally can relax it. So we really want to reduce any unnecessary hyperextension. Hold it up, hold it up, hold it up, and then relax it for 5, nice and slow, for 4, for 3, for 2, for 1. Notice it relaxes deeper than where it was before because we over fatigue the muscle so that it can relax. Let's do the right one. My right one is the one that's super hyperextended. If you're a side sleeper like myself, your shoulder is kind of always in this hyperextended position. So let's go ahead and over exaggerate that. Right shoulder comes up and we're going to hold it here for a few rounds of breath. Make sure the left one is nice and relaxed, just holding it there. Keep holding it. Hold it right there. Exaggerate the holding, exaggerate the hold. Keep letting the shoulder get fatigued. Hold it up. Keep holding it up. Keep holding it up. Keep holding it up. Let's hold it up a little longer because this one is my stubborn one. And then let's relax it for 5. Relax it down for 4. Nice and slow, y'all. For 3. For 2. For 1. And then let's go ahead and come onto our side body. Take your block. Remember, I asked y'all to grab a block for today. You're going to take your block and you're going to bring it. Your block has 3 heights. So this would be the highest height. And this would be the medium height. And then flat would be the lowest. We want it on the medium height. And then we want it to be on its widest width, somewhat at the top of the mat. If you don't have a block, you can grab a book that's comparably the same size or that's comparable to this size. We're going to come onto our right side body. And I want you to bring this block here right underneath not underneath your shoulder blade. Rather, you want it to be, if you're female identifying, where your bra strap, the side of your bra strap is. And for my male identifying folks, the way to know where this is positioned in the right place, because you don't want it right underneath your armpit, is take your left hand and you want to feel your shoulder blade spilling over the top of your block. You want your right hand extended nice and long. And what we're doing is we're just doing a myofascial release, a little fascial massage, and the tissue along the rib cage on the side body. If this tissue is tight, these muscles are tight, the fascial tissue is tight, it tends to pull on the side body, but it also pulls and constricts tightens the shoulders. So let's relax the right ear towards the right shoulder blade. And for some of us, we're just going to hang out here. That we can already feel a lot of the pressure. If you have a cork block, you're really going to be feeling this. If the cork block is too much, you can put a towel or a blanket over it. Some of us, we just might stay here. Ooh, I feel that. It's going to be a light massage, but it's going to be pretty deep. Others of us, I might invite you to just rock left and right. So you're just rocking forward and back, and then noticing where you're feeling that sensation the most. Remember, this is not underneath your armpit. You want to feel your shoulder blade spilling over the top. I feel it more here towards the back, so I'm going to kind of rock forward and back there so I can just gently massage that tissue. The less constricted this part of the body is, the more it can help the shoulders relax as well. It's all connected. It's all connected, y'all. Continue. Just rocking here. We're going to hang out here for about 3 to 4 rounds of breath. So we want to, I feel that. We want to really sink into that fascial tissue, see and feel where it feels really sticky, meaning you just have a lot of sensation there. And that's where you kind of want to hang out. Once again, if it's really bothering you, you don't have to rock forward and back like me. You can just rest on the block and you still get the same benefits. Ooh, I'm feeling it more forward too. So if it's getting really deep, to support your body, you can put your left hand in front of you and that'll just kind of anchor you a little bit. So you can control the depth a little more. Yeah, it's very sticky, very sticky. Very sticky. Two more rounds of breath here, y'all. Final round of breath. Let's slowly bring our right hand in and underneath us. We're going to push into our right forearm. Lift up by rooting the right hand. Draw your block from underneath you with your left. And we'll just come back to our cross-legged position at the top of the mat. And pull your belly button up and in. Sit nice and tall. I'm going to lift my right hand. Keep my right shoulder down. I'm going to lift my left. And you might just notice, and for yourself, you might notice that there's more length on your right hand. Like my right hand is, I can feel that it's longer. I can't really see in the camera so much because y'all are quite far away from me, but I can feel it on my right side. There's more flexibility here, more length in my ribs, so the reach of my right hand might be longer. And then exhale, let's lower. And let's move to the opposite side. So take your blocky block. Remember, you want it on the middle distance, on the widest width. Or if you have a book, you want to do that as well. You can stack a bunch of books too and do this, then fold a towel or a blanket over this and you get the same benefits as well. Ugh. And we're going to extend the left arm long. Come onto our left side body. Remember the way female identifying folks, your side bra strap is going to be where you want to position your block. Male identifying folks, you want to feel your scapula, your shoulder blade spilling over the top. So this is not right underneath your armpit, like right up here. This ain't it, y'all. Bring it downtown. Bring it downtown. Ooh, I already feel that. Ooh, that's sensitive. That's sensitive. Okay. Gotta breathe through that. I feel that. Ooh, left arm extends. Relax the left shoulder. You might just hang out here like me and breathe for a moment. Let me make sure it's still right over my scapula spilling over the top of the block. I feel that. Ooh. Let those muscles relax there for a moment. Use your right hand as the anchor. Put it in front of you. Hold it. Maybe you start to rock forward and back. Oops, I'm blocking my mic. Let me bring it down to the floor here so y'all can hear me. So maybe you start to rock forward and back, forward and back, forward and back. Maybe you just kind of, yeah, I feel that. Maybe you just kind of hang out on the block. Sometimes the noises are helpful. You can find some noises if that feels good in your body. If you are larger chested, you might want to move the chest out of the way. So you're really getting into that side body tissue. Whew. Gonna be here for a while, y'all. So breathe your way through. Relax the mouth and the jaw if you are biting down. Whew. I feel it too, y'all. I'm right there with you. I feel it too. It's a lot of sensation. Yow. Yow. Wow. 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 It's been a while since I've done this type of myofascial release. I remember before when I would do it, I would always have a cork block. So you can imagine how sensitive this was then. And it's a testament that it's been a while, and also some of the stickiness in this area of my body, because this is quite sensational. It's a lot of sensation this time around. Ooh, I feel that. Continue rocking forward and back, y'all, or you can just kind of hang out here. Let's do 5 more rounds of breath, nice and slow. Ooh, 4 more rounds of breath, y'all. Main thing is you want to use the breath to inhale. And on the exhale, you want to really use the breath to exhale and let the muscles kind of sink into your block so that they can soften into the block, and the block can really help iron out some of that tightness, that tension there. If you stay tight and contracted here, and you're kind of trying to run out of the block, it kind of defeats the purpose, y'all. Try to soften as much as you can. Use your breath here. 2 more breaths. Final breath here. Let's glide that left forearm in. Push the left forearm into the earth. Lift the head and just take your block from underneath you with your right hand. And we'll come back to our cross-legged position, seated. Crisscross applesauce. And let's inhale, reach the hands up to the heavens. And just notice that length. Now my left hand is longer. It's longer, it's comparable to my right, comparable to my right. And you can just feel, try to relax the shoulder blades though, don't strain. And just notice that space you just created right underneath your left and right arm in these areas, which are tied to the muscles along the shoulder blades. And this is also called, these are called the serratus muscles. Our side body ribs, we want them to be long and stretched, because the more space that they have, the more it increases our breath capacity, because this is right around the ribs and also along the lungs. But it also helps so it's not pulling so much on our shoulder blades, our scapula. So take your block and we're going to bring it to the opposite side of the mat. This time you want it wide, but on the flattest that it can go. And we're going to actually come onto our back. So booty rooted. Keep the knees bent. You're going to come onto your back. And your block is going to be like your headrest to start. But then I want you to lift your head and bring it a little bit lower so your actual head is kind of spilling over the top of the block. So bring the block right in between your shoulder blades. Yes, right there. And you want the head and neck spilling over the top of the block here. Now, we're going to start on the lowest setting and we're going to slowly build. Bring the block up to the middle setting. So we won't go to the highest, but we'll start here and just stretching the front of the neck. Letting gravity hang out and letting gravity kind of support you here. So just let the head hang out. Just don't try to hold it up. Let the shoulders relax. Holding here a few rounds of breath, y'all. Sleepy. Sleepy time. Now, if you'd like, you can stay here or you can roll to the right side. Make your way up. I'm going to bring my block on the middle distance. And I'm actually going to turn it so it's long ways along my spine. For some of us, this is going to feel real deep. And for others of us, it's going to feel pretty safe. Find what feels good for you. I'm going to come back to lie on my block. I'm bringing it in between my scapula, so in between my shoulder blades. Now it's on that higher height, so it's going to really drop into my shoulder blades and really target expanding the space in between my shoulder blades so they're not so sticky and stuck together. I'm also stretching the scalene muscles in my neck. Oh. I'm going to hang out here and find a supported fish pose, Matsunyasana. I'm going to lift my booty up, bring my hands right underneath my booty with my palms facing flat on the earth. I'm going to extend my legs. I'm going to walk my elbows in, and I'm going to hang out here. Once again, you can do option 1, y'all, where the block is on the highest setting or the lowest setting, on the widest width. So it's covering more surface area on your back. And also the head gravity's not working so hard against you because you're on a lower setting. Find what feels safe for you. We're going to be here for about 5 rounds of breath. Keep the breathy breath long. Try to notice if those shoulders are hyperextended. See how much can I intentionally relax them. And if they're still extended, that's okay. That's okay. Three more breaths here. 2 more breaths. Final breath here, friends. If you are in Matsunyasana, supported fish pose, just glide the hands out from underneath the hips. Prop yourself on your forearms. Glide the head up and draw the chin to the chest first. Then root the hands behind you and make your way up. Sit up for a moment. Let the spine neutralize here. And then when you're ready, you can just move your block from underneath you. Slowly come onto your back, and we'll just hug the knees in here. Rock left and right, left and right. You can clasp the front of the knees, friends, or you can clasp behind the knees. Find what feels satisfactory to you. And just notice what sensations are happening in the back, in the spine, in between the shoulder blades now. And then on the exhale, we'll root the feet, roll over to the left or the right side, make our way up to a seated position to close our practice together. Once again, I like Virasana, thunderbolt pose, so I'm going to come sit on my knees. You can come to sit on your booty, crisscross applesauce, Sukhasana. Find what feels settling for you. And I want you to just rest here for a moment. Notice your neck and your shoulders. For me, I definitely am feeling space and tingling in between my scapula and my shoulder blades. I invite you to close your practice with whatever hand mudra feels intuitive to you and showcases our gratitude for our practice today. Traditionally, palms are drawn together, a little space in between the palms, thumbs pressing into heart center. Take an inhale in through the nostrils here, friends. Exhale out of the mouth, HJ. We'll each repeat one time. I've done my best. I leave the rest. Namaste, y'all. Namaste, y'all. Had a little bit of a late start there, about 3 minutes late. Hope we were able to make it up there, but this will be available on my YouTube channel. All of the live streams will be available on my YouTube channel for you to come back to. We'll be doing nice short practices, 30 minutes or less, going over poses. I'll start to add a little bit more about pose variations instead of just practices. So we might do a tutorial on chaturanga and chaturanga variations for different bodies. Or we might do a tutorial on Warrior 2. So instead of only just finding flows here, we might do some how-tos, some tutorials, just to really keep the practice non-performative and make sure that we're exploring these postures with awareness, as much body awareness as we can, based on what feels safe and based on what is aligned for our different bodies. So I'm going to call it an evening here. I'm real hungry. I want to drink some water. I hope to see y'all next week, right back here on Wednesday at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Have a beautiful rest of your Wednesday, fam. Bye-bye. Oof. Signing out, y'all.